my first booked show, so very directly, this is his fault. So give Derek Minto a big round of applause for everybody. Derek Minto!
Ow!
You guys like my blouse? My girlfriend told me I was walking out the door, it was banging. This is 100% true. You ever want to fuck with a real manly dude? Like the kind of guy that would watch the Pro Bowl kind of dude? That kind of guy? Walk right up to him and go, yo, nice blouse. And for exactly 3 seconds, he will have no fucking clue what to do. You can steal his credit card number, sign him up for a bunch of student loans, do all kinds of crazy shit. Sometimes as a fat dude, I can answer weird fat guy questions, so people just randomly ask them to me like I'm an authority on the subject. I am. Some of the questions will be like, why are you so sweaty? Because I'm self-lubricating. Or, are you gonna die soon? Yeah. That's how it works. But the question I used to get a lot when I was younger, it usually seemed like sassy girls would ask it to me. They'd be like, how'd you get so fat? And this is the thing, there's a stock fat guy answer. If you say that to us, we have a response. So if someone says to you, you're a fat dude, says, how'd you get so fat? You can answer back and be like, oh, it's easy. Every time I fuck your mom, she bakes me a pie. It usually works. Wow. But one time I said it to the wrong guy, I said it to the wrong human being, and he went, nah man, my mom's a terrible baker. If anything, you only ate 1 or 2 of her pies at most. And I didn't know what to do, so I tried to double down the situation, and I went, well, every time your grandma gives me a hand job, she takes me out to Wendy's. He's like, nah, man, my grandma's dead. And I was like, your sister? And he's like, I'm gonna stop you right there, man. My sister's in prison. And at that point, I was out of options, so I told him the truth. And I said, well, one time when I was a kid, I went to the Butler County Fair, and I saw a man order 10 corn dogs. Rather than getting a box or a bag, no, as he was handed each individual corn dog, he slotted them in between his fingers, so pretty soon his hand became a deep-fried Wolverine carded claw. And as he began filling his second hand, I realized he only had 8 corn dog slots, and as the 9th corn dog came out of the booth, in this flawless step maneuver, simultaneously the man just went, ooh, and just cleared 2 corn dogs without any lubrication or anything, and the peristaltic waves carried it down his stomach into the collapsed dwarf star that is the black hole that is his stomach. I watched that man eat 10 of those corn dogs, and I watched him get back in line and order 10 more. I turned to my sister and I said something simple then, and I said, someday I'm gonna be that man. Anyway, that kid beat the shit out of me. That's the end of that story. That's all I like that. You don't like it when they say you're gonna fuck your mom, so. I'm not always hip to stuff. I don't always know what the fuck's going on. I'm not always cool with trends and stuff. A bunch of years back, one of my buddies, he came running to work. He's like, Derek! You won't believe the news! And I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck's happening? And he's like, we just got a Whole Foods! This is the thing, I had no idea what Whole Foods was. So I tried to be real cool about the whole situation, and I went, good. It's about time we got all the foods with holes in one place. All of them together under one artisan banner. Bagels, bagel bites, bagel chips, most donuts, Cheerios, Honey Nut Cheerios, Honey Nut Fun, the off-brand Cheerios, wagon wheel pasta, pimento, when you punch out the pimentos, tortellini pasta, Funyuns, bun cakes, deli rings, smiley French fries, calamari. Guys, I could go on forever. This is the deal. You might watch this show tonight, you might get inspired to do stand-up. If you do it, it's fun. But here's a tip. If someday you write a joke about Whole Foods and you have to find all the foods with holes, don't Google the phrase foods with holes. Because you're going to find out some men love Swiss cheese in a way you don't understand. Sometimes all at the same time. People always pull back on that last line, but I think it's hilarious. One more food joke, why not, you know? Over the summer, me and my girlfriend were getting delicious Italian ices. Love Italian ices, so good. Just want to pour them all over me. Do it all summer long. Delicious Italian ices. And this woman in line behind us got in a fight with this child. She's holding these two giant buckets of diabetes water, and this kid's holding this thimble of diabetes water, and they're just screaming at the top of their lungs. And at the culmination, the apex of this argument, this woman screams at the top of her lungs, and she goes, "Because I'm hungry like the wolf, Daniel, that's why!" I understand we live in turbulent times right now. I understand we're a divided nation, but I think there's one thing we can all agree on as citizens of the world, and that is this. You do not yell Duran Duran lyrics in children's faces. You just don't do that. That kid's gonna go to an 80s party like 10 years from now and flip the fuck out, and no one will know why. We all know there's 3 songs that are acceptable to yell in a child's face. 1, Poker Face by Lady Gaga. 2, Rammstein's critically acclaimed Du Hast. Because I feel it's important to instill a fear of Germans early in children's lives. And 3, Tequila, by some guy who clearly forgot all the lyrics to a song. Like, there's no way that was the plan for this song, right? You know, they worked on that song for months. It was a big Friday night show at the Skylake Lounge. Band there drinking, there's record executives in the audience, they're freaking out, they get thrown on the stage, they're lit as fuck. Lead singer gets up there and is like, "Hi, we're the band." I guess let's do this. Bow 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 Tequila! That's my explanation. If you have a better explanation, tell me, I'll write a better joke. Alright, let's finish out this trifecta. Let's do one more food joke. I don't like icebreakers, I think they're dumb. Like, especially forced ones, like, tell us about something fun you did over the summer. Nothing. Or like, tell us what your craziest thing ever happened to an Italian ice place. I'm like, well. But the dumbest question I ever got is, if you had one wish in the entire world, other than getting more wishes, what would it be and why? And I was like, alright, I'm gonna give you the business. Give you the business. If I had one wish in the entire world, it'd be to go back in time and be the first guy ever to have pie. And like, everyone was like, wait, what? But think about it. It's back in oldie times. You're out in the field, farming mud or whatever the fuck you farmed back then. And you come in from the field covered with what you were farming. And you walk into your hovel and sitting on your tabernacle. It's this circular brown thing with crisp, like a lattice crust and little smoky yes tendrils coming off of it. And you're like, what fruit are that? And your wife's like, that was just came up with it. Would that would like to try this some? And you go, verily. Verily. So you go to have pie for the first time, you just take a little scoop of it, and you put it in your toothless maw. I feel like some of you are pulling back on this joke. Let me point out something to you. The innovation of eating pie was so important that they made it into a goddamn chart, all right? It's not called a cake chart. I don't even know how they ate cakes before. They just go to the blackbirds and cut them open on Game of Thrones. I don't know. But anyway, this pie's in front of this guy. He puts it on and just blows his fucking mind. Like the sky turns raspberry red. He has an erection lasts longer than 6 hours. Church bells are ringing. Like, it's crazy. He's got to tell people about this now. But there's no Yelp. There's no Facebook. So what the fuck does he do? He calls a town meeting and everyone shows up with hats with buckles on them. They got pitchforks and torches and shit. Because the only reason anyone's ever called a town meeting is to like Murder of Frankenstein. And everyone shows up and they're like, what is the news of the day, Jeremiah? And Jeremiah is like, I have a tale of a delicious dish so sweet they'll blow out the tips of thy cocks. And everyone's like, verily? Verily? And begins describing pie to them the first time. Just this morn, my young wife, Berardino, went to the blacksmith and had a metal disc forged like the ones that we see in the sky every night. That's right, I'm a fucking UFO conspiracy. She opened her house, put a flaky layer of frosting on it, she put fruit, but unlike a tart nose, she pummeled the unliving fuck out of thy fruit, and then baked it in the oven with another piece of cover on top for 350 degrees for 35 minutes. And everyone's like, whoa, F. And at one point, there'd be some guy, the German guy in the back, be like, that sounds an awful lot like strudel, and everyone would be like, shut the fuck up, Derek Minto! This guy's trying to tell a story. So, Jeremiah, what wilt thou call thy dish? And Jeremiah replies very simply, thou shalt call it a hoagie. Because they wouldn't have got the name right yet. All right, good. That's a good way to end this. Have a good night, everybody!